For a while now, I've wanted to make this video on SP0 after seeing his work about in the wild, but I waited. I wanted to collect up all the right pieces, and I'm glad I have, because I made a little nice banger of a video. Such a creative imagination with fun characters make him another great street artist to see in Bristol. Scale is never an issue, and potentially bigger is better when it comes to his artwork. Now, if you're from Bristol, you should understand why I've left it this long to collect his pieces and complete this video. It's because of Totterdown. Now, if you're not from Bristol, I'll try and help you understand. The largest mountain ranges on the planet are Mount Everest, K2, and then Totterdown. The hills here are no joke, and they claim the lives of 90% of the people that live here each year. It was worth the journey up here to film these vibrant characters, and I'll pop up on screen when I arrive in Totterdown so you can kind of see the area and the vibe. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe. There's a ton of videos to go and watch, from graffiti to street art to in between. And the next video I'll be covering, or the next artist I'll be covering in these videos, is Kid Crayon. And as a guy you'll see a lot today, because SP0 and Kid Crayon spray together under the EAT crew, or the EAT crew, but I think it's the EAT crew. So the piece on screen now is the very first piece I ever seen by SP0, or the first piece I knew that was him after seeing it. I was looking at it and I was like blown away. I was like, wow, who done this? So searching for the name, and when I found it I was like, wow, one to remember. But it shows you how much of a disconnect I had towards the scene and my knowledge, because right until last year so much was off my radar. So I'm helping to try and bring everyone up, and we can all be on the same level playing field. So SP0's style tends to be these really sharp and stunning characters that all come from this amazingly rich universe, and I could definitely see a cartoon being made of. If I was a producer, this is one of the guys I would love to work with. Proportions, shading, scale, actual content, all top tier. And the variation between the characters is high, leaving them all to have their own personality. Always happy to find his work out in the wild, because I feel like that's what his murals project: happiness. This piece here is a great example of his talents. Sprayed only last year, and it is still fresh in two ways, and I love the cats on it. Now, I remember my first pet being a cat, and they aren't my favourite because I love all animals. But cats, they really are chill. Except if you die around them, then mostly they will eat your face off. And I can't judge a cat too much for doing it, because having seen that film that said humans go well with nice falafel beans and a nice Chianti, do you know what I mean? I can't judge the cat. Anyway, I'm off topic a little bit here. Anyways, these murals just bleed style. Like Kill Bill is all over the place. And I'm thinking, this is the guy who could create some crazy dope letters if he wanted to. If he put his mind to it, I just know he could. Or anything for that matter. He and Kid Crayon seem to have an excellent pairing as well. Also, I think it was my first time seeing sprayed characters playing conkers, which I love. I'm old enough to remember them, what we did with them, but instead it was all about projectile warfare. As you guys know, I'm a big social media addict. I'm covering my addiction slightly, but my YouTube addiction and arguably my social media, I'm way beyond helping. I'm like the heroin snorting granddad in Little Miss Sunshine, and YouTube is my fix. I found a few videos about SP0 on YouTube, and they'll be in the description below. In one of them, he explains how he's transitioning from like his cartoony work to film-based scenes, so you can get like a richer experience from it. The videos, they'll be in a list, and there's a variety from time lapses to collab pieces to interviews with him. I even found a podcast which he took part in, and it was uploaded on my birthday, so shout out to me. He explains in an interview podcast about his past as in illustration and coming to Bristol to study. He also said the boys in the 90s like Sick Boy, Dicey, Inky, China Mike, Feek, and even Banksy pre-stencil influenced him the most. On top of him dropping the 76 out of his name, so he's just SP0 now. He has a Facebook too, and one that isn't too dissimilar to his Insta. That's where, as you know, I see most of my posts. scrolling through, and it's full of posts from all things from selfies, which is interesting enough because you don't normally get to see these guys taking selfies, these street artists, aerosol artists. But if you're intrigued by his style, you have a lot of fun going through his walls, just scrolling around. And for me, it's great to see a volume of online content to feast on, and SB, I think, definitely ticks that category. When it comes to graffiti, maybe it's reversed. With street art and aerosol art, if you aren't from the city the artist is based, you're gonna miss out. So it's great to have an artist put all their stuff online and digitally display it, because then everyone gets to enjoy. The patterns here are interesting because these are the kind of patterns that anyone could have outside of their business or company. Bristol looks better from the talents of SP0, and it's wonderful to know there's more coming and also undiscovered by me. Having the illustrator background really does provide for some real epic pieces and huge murals. A guy whom is always or usually seen smiling, and it tells me a lot about his character. And shout out to the EAT crew, or the EAT crew, but I'm sure it's EAT crew. I hope everyone enjoyed the work at SP0, and be sure to follow him on Insta and Facebook for more too. I wonder what this year will bring for us from his imagination. He said he might be doing a cinema, but that's an indoor job. Hopefully we can see another house or a massive wall, but I'd happy enough to just see a throw up somewhere by the man himself. Shout out to SP0. Hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you can, and there'll be plenty more coming. So GG's, thank you all, and I hope you all have a better year than last year, because Jesus Christ.